But let's continue to hear what CNN has to say about this, because what Joe Biden is planning to do still is even more shocking. Watch.
Now, the president in his statement had said, quote, America was built on the promise of possibility and second chances. As president, I have the great privilege of extending mercy to people who have demonstrated remorse and rehabilitation, restoring opportunity for Americans to participate in daily life and contribute to their communities. Now, it comes as President Biden has faced significant pressure to grant more clemency in his closing days in office. There are some who are pushing for him to take several dozen inmates off of federal death row. But this pressure for more acts of clemency really has heightened since President Biden had issued that full and unconditional pardon of his son, Hunter Biden, which really drew fierce backlash from Republicans and Democrats in the president's own party.
Yes, you heard that right. Joe Biden is planning on removing 29 people from death row. To end up there means you must have committed some heinous and atrocious crime. So while Joe Biden spent the last 4 years screwing over the American people, making their lives more expensive, more dangerous, he's now feeling compassionate all of a sudden towards 29 people on death row. And back to what I said about him not being in charge of the government, every time they release a statement from Joe Biden, every time I see a tweet from Joe Biden, when they released his statement on Hunter Biden, we all know that it's not him behind it. We've seen him live. We've seen him speak. We've seen him debate. The man can't string 2 sentences together, let alone form a cohesive statement explaining himself. Now, the presidential pardon power is obviously nothing new. It's nothing unique, but it's the timing and the sheer volume of people being granted clemency and pardons that should raise suspicion. It seems whoever is behind the curtain pulling the strings is trying to squeeze every last drop of juice that they can get out of Joe Biden. It seems at this point, Joe Biden is going to use his presidential pardon powers to upend all norms and precedents that we're accustomed to.